I'm deeply moved by the generosity and thoughts of the speakers that we had today. What an incredible journey in terms of, you know, from Andrew Winston to John Lyons, and then the dashboard of Chris Page and Greg Robbins, and then leading off to the world of water, and then the very moving, deeply moving session with Merritt, where, you know, we tapped into the stresses and the strains of dealing with everyday life here. Was a reminder of the profound level of stress that we're all dealing with, and particularly when it comes to this topic. So for me, a very moving session, and I'm so grateful that Heather was able to bring Merritt into the mix. And then, as always, with Lawrence has a great way of calming the audience and giving people a sense of destiny and acceptance of that. So I just wanted to, you know, as a co-producer of this event, express my gratitude and a little bit of relief too that today went, I think, reasonably well. We didn't have too many blow-ups, and a particularly a call out to Ali Sordi, who's been in the back room changing all the scenery around. She's an incredible operator. Her role as creative director with Red Rock has been outstanding, and her dexterity within the Zoom room environment is something that we all appreciate. And Eleanor Slomber, she's the community engagement specialist at Red Rock and has done a tremendous job of pulling so much of this content together and just helping Heather make sense of it all. So thank you, big thank you, and I'll pass it over to Heather to wrap it up and maybe give us a little sneak as to what's happening tomorrow.
Great, thank you so much. Yeah, I just want to thank all of you for joining us, and hopefully you enjoyed and or got some benefit from the journey that we took today. Tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and just share my screen really quick, although I have to be given permission for that. But tomorrow we are going to be diving into, so we kind of got some big picture. We went internal to ourselves a little bit. We learned about some climate science and some of the reasons why, you know, this work is so important. And tomorrow we are going to delve a bit deeper into, well, first of all, we're going to have Vincent Stanley from Patagonia, who I have to say will blow you away. He's just incredible. And then we're going to talk more about the really exciting offshore wind project that's scheduled for to take place in Connecticut. We're going to have the virtual networking lounge opening up again in the morning. You're all welcome to join there. And then we're going to talk about some of the things, you know, you probably heard some of these topics come up throughout the day about carbon pricing. We saw that with the lever, the MIT tool, the interactive tool, about how that could actually really help bring emissions down in a meaningful way. And then we are going to hear from some of the area's youth climate leader activists, as well as some who are located in other places. So we're very excited about that panel about the next generation. And what do they have to say to business leaders? What do we need to hear from them? And then we'll move into state and local solutions to climate change, where we'll talk about some of the potential policy pathways. And then from there, we're going to look at and be given a tour of the Environmental Performance Index, which was a recently released report from Yale on ranking all of the countries in the world on their environmental performance. And what does that mean for business? And last but not least, we are going to have a few guests from Stanley Black & Decker coming to help us understand how to make the UN Sustainable Development Goals actionable. As most of you know, they're very broad, overarching goals. And Stanley Black & Decker has done a lot of great work figuring out how to take those goals, align them with their business objectives, and make them really actionable in the company. So we're incredibly fortunate to have them coming and sharing some of their wisdom. So that's about it. Thank you all again very much for for participating. It was wonderful to see all of you.